Anyone feeling a little bit off lately, a little bit depressed, your emotions being a little bit overthrown by maybe the holidays, family, work stress, family stress? Well, let me help you and give you some tools through this stressful season. It's coming upon the holidays, which can always lead to really great stress and it can lead to really depressing, sad stress as well. So, I want to give you some top tips to help you calm your emotions and get your body back into balance to get through this next couple months in the next season of your life. So, anyone heard of emotion code or body code? This is something I've been using more recently, loving it. I'm actually using it on myself and with my children. This is such a great way to help relieve some of that past stress or trauma that has happened in your life that you probably didn't even realize. I know when I'm doing my sessions, some of the times things that will come up are things I had no idea that I was even stressed about or that my body held on to that for this long. And so by releasing some of those past emotions to help your body and your mind and everything recover, this is such a great therapy to use. I absolutely love emotion code or body code. They're two different things, but they're in the same under the same umbrella. So I've put in the link to kind of what it's about and what that means. But this has been a really good one for me to help kind of let go some of that maybe resentment or anger or things that might have been surfacing in my life and in with my kids and parenting. Parenting is hard. And this has been one outlet for me that's really helped change that for our family. The next cool thing that I really am into these days are rocks or gems, stones, whatever you want to do. There's stones and gems and rocks for every emotion, for everything. So again, looking into that a little bit more, I think you'll find that you're like, wow, I didn't even realize. But, when people talk about their pet rocks, well, that is actually a thing. Actually, those rocks can help your energy. It can help with your emotions. And so this is something that has been really great to, you can incorporate this with your children. You can wear stones as bracelets because they make them in bracelet form. They make them in necklace form as earrings. But this is something you can really kind of dive into. It's really interesting. So again, added a link in there so you can look through that and kind of just figure that out on your own. Doing some research really does help. And then I want to talk about the Aroma Touch technique. So this one is from doTERRA. This one is extremely amazing for emotional support. So whether that is stress, whether that's depression, whether that is anxiety, the Aroma Touch technique, how you apply it, what oils you use, it gives you the full, protocol on what to use, what to do in the link that I'm sharing with you. It tells you how to get certified in the Aroma Touch technique. There are just so many cool benefits to that you probably have no idea that it could even help with X, Y, and Z. So check the link out because I think you'll be blown away by that. Another thing to help calm the emotions as we kind of head into the holidays are meditation practices. So if any of you don't meditate, it's very hard to get into. It's very hard to start because our brains just wander, right? We are always constantly thinking of the next. What do I have to do? Okay, I've got to go do this. Okay, what did I just miss? Okay, I've got to do this and that. Meditation is very much a practice skill. And so I've included a meditation video in here. I think it's only 10 minutes long, but I want you to just try it and see if it makes you feel calmer, if it makes you feel better. Meditation is one of those things, again, like I keep saying over and over again, you're going to have to practice to get good at it. But as you do it more and more and more, your body will start to learn how to let go, how to relax, how to calm that brain down. Laughing is another really amazing way to release those emotions. Even the Mayo Clinic has a whole article on laughing and the benefits of laughter. So read about it, and you might even start to implement some. Maybe it has to be forced at first, laughing in your life. Like maybe you're having to force yourself to read something funny, or maybe you're having to force yourself to laugh a little bit harder at something that you might not have thought was so funny. But I promise you, if you can get the belly giggles, if you can laugh every single day, your mood will be so, so, so different. And another one I really like is grounding or being barefoot outside. Now, it might be getting a little bit cold outside, so this is going to be a little harder, but just being in nature, even when it is cold. I was always told that the weather isn't too bad or too cold or too rainy. It's just that your gear or your outfit or your attire isn't right. So whatever the weather brings, wherever you are in the country, I want you to get outside, get some fresh air. That's going to really help. But if it is, okay, and you can go barefoot, being barefoot and being on the earth with your bare feet and grounding has so many great benefits to it. Again, I want you to read about it, look it up, and get your shoes off. I love when my kids are running around our yard barefoot. We don't use any chemicals or pesticides, herbicides on our yard. So that's an important thing too. You don't want them to absorb that in their feet. So I love when my kids are out in the garden in their bare feet, getting that dirt kind of underneath their soles. It's just really, really fun to know that they're actually getting those really good benefits of being barefoot out on the earth. So take your shoes off, go outside. It might be a little cold. You might not last very long, but do it anyway. And then, of course, getting adjusted is really going to help with mood. It's going to get your nervous system functioning as it should. You're going to feel a little bit better after you leave. I mean, instantly, once you get an adjustment, you get up and you feel better, emotional wise, whatever that might be. So getting more regular adjustments through the colder months is going to be important for immune system and also for your emotions. And then the last one would be really good supplements and making sure that your gut is healthy, that your body's, hanging on to all of the good nutrients that you've been feeding it for so long. Don't let those get depleted through the winter when everything gets cold and we start to hibernate. So make sure that you're really taking care of yourself and those emotions. Protect yourself, protect your emotions. It's important. If you don't, pretty soon you're going to spiral out of control and then you're going to go down this rabbit hole of bad thoughts and negative self-talk and all of the things. So stay above the hole. Don't go down that hole and let me help you try to figure out these emotions through this crazy ride.